Alright everyone, my name is Solomon, better known as PCG here on YouTube, and welcome to day 8 of our journey to Platinum here in the world of Elden Ring. I quickly decided to come back and talk to Boc real fast because I forgot to talk to him after we defeated the demi-humans. Give the sewing needle. Alright, cool. I was thinking maybe it didn't progress.
Wait. Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle.
He's got weird eyes. Doesn't take you that long to take it. Just come on.
What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
Preferably not.
Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamster like my mum. Then I suppose I...
Okay, anything else?
Thank you.
Alright.
I always...
Cool. Alright, so his quest line has been progressed. I don't think there's anyone else Oh, wait, actually... Kayleigh might have some stuff to say now that we've gotten near the Mistwood. The Mistwoods. Let's see if he's progressed at all. I'm not sure.
Always...
Nope. Alright, he doesn't have any new dialogue yet. So we'll come back to him once we actually go into the Mistwoods. He'll probably have some more stuff to say. So we're going to conquer this area today. We should be able to get through a lot of that today because it's a relatively wide open area. There's not really that much that you have to look at. So what we'll do is we've made it kind of like we made it through all that yesterday, all of the stuff down there. So kind of starting at these ruins is where we are headed now. So we'll kind of look through this landscape, make our way through it. I know that down here, I think there might be 2 different caves. I think that there's like I think there might be a cave and catacombs down there. So soon we'll have to head down there as well. The crazy thing... Oh yeah, there's Site of Grace right there too. I'm gonna wait until I loop around to get that, I think. The crazy thing about this game, I feel like, is it's just so massive. Oh! Crap. Okay. Was not expecting that. You left a little guy behind. Look at the little guy. Yeah, the game is just so vast. I've talked about that so many times already, but I just feel like we have so much to explore. In every episode I go, oh yeah, okay, look at that over there. Like, we gotta get to that eventually, and look at that. We gotta get to that eventually. It is wild, the amount of content. And it's gonna be cool, too, once the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC comes out, because really the game is so massive that I kind of feel like I'm doing my first playthrough again, even though I've already played the game so extensively. But I feel like by the time you get to the end of the game, you've forgotten everything, and it's kind of like a fresh experience, which is insane in terms of replayability. Look at that. So I've been down to the Church of Marika down there. This whole section of land right here we haven't done yet because I didn't go up on those ruins to get up there. So, yet again, another thing we've still got to do. But I think, yeah, it looks like we can actually get down there from up here where we're exploring right now. So, maybe we'll go knock that out too. Because I think that's a relatively open area as well, so nothing crazy. There might be a tower there though. I don't remember. So it might be a little bit more content on that plateau than I think. I was watching back yesterday's episode, and something that I noticed was I've talked before about how sometimes I can watch back and something that I'm doing or a way that I'm approaching something is driving me crazy. So I'm always thinking it's probably driving everyone else crazy too if I'm even getting annoyed. I was noticing that yesterday I tended to backtrack way more than normal. I felt like I was going in circles watching the video. And I've already kind of been doing that now too, but I'm just so anal about making sure we don't miss anything. I like how there's like a path of excrement that leads over to where these bears are. Pretty gross, man. Pretty nasty. I don't think there's any big bears over here, which is fine by me, honestly. Yeah, so this will lead down to that flat area that we were overlooking a second ago. So let's do all this stuff over here first. Yeah, do your roar. Do the roar. Man, you suck. You can't even hit me properly. Took a swing with those stubby arms. You fat bear. This guy's sleeping. He's not even going to know what hit him. It's me. Zaloran. The future Lord of Elden Ring. Alright, I know that I saw a couple other bears. Were they down here? Yeah, I think they were down here. Even though these guys are ridiculously easy, I still don't necessarily want to deal with both of them at once, I guess. Those stubby arms. It's so crazy the difference between these bears versus the big rune bears. I mean, I know that these are significantly smaller, but the fact that it's like 4 hits, sometimes 3 if you like, depending on the hits that you get. So that's the end of that, because I think we have to access this back part differently. I think, yeah, because you kind of hit a wall there. I don't remember what all is down there right now, though. So much excrement. Doing a lot of, taking a lot of dumps around here, I see. I do want to make sure I collect all the excrement, though, because it's good for crafting. Sometimes when you're... Oh, it's definitely a catacomb down there, because there's a gatekeeper right there. So that's definitely what's in that back area. Yeah, so that's a good hint as to what's over there. And then you've got like this wall here, and then that path we can head over to that part of the water, which we'll be able to get to from up here when we get over to that area shortly. Because we should be able to head over there today as well. You don't need to check every single bush, but I feel like I need to check every single bush. It's just... Because look, there's always there's always materials in every single bush. You never know what you're going to find. Is there anything in this pond, really, though? I don't think there is. Man, the water even looks so pretty. What a game, am I right? It sounded sarcastic, but it's very much not. Hi, turtle. Goodbye. I like that it's only... You only have to hit him twice to get blood loss on the totals. I don't know why exactly blood loss is so effective on them. Turtles are... Well, turtles are cold-blooded, right? So does that... Would that make a difference? No, it's a good question floating around in my brain. Alright, so yeah, I guess because we can access this from here, and this is probably the best spot to access it from besides just going up on those ruins, I guess we'll go down here real fast. Yeah, because all of this section here is done. So yeah, let's hop down there. See what we can find. Summon sign just popped up though. So I don't know what we're coming to. One up on that, so that's done. Oh, maybe, you know what? Because those coffins are over there, I wonder if there's wolves. There very well could be wolves guarding that. And then there's Mr. Tool over there. The biggest tool in Elden Ring. Thinking that his gold-tinged excrement doesn't stink. Yeah, what's about to happen? These things are hard to collect when they're up on here. I'm just trying to run to the other side because something's got to spawn, right? Or maybe that's just there because of... Maybe the summon sign is there simply because of the fact that there's all those guys underneath the ruins, all the demi-humans. I'm not going to jump my way up there. We can get up there in a different way. And there's a boss in here. We haven't gone down into that yet. Where Mr. Runebear is hanging out. I think that it was a smart decision to add things like that. Like they're almost like massive headstones popping out of the walls. I feel like it can kind of help you traverse the areas at times. Even though it's not exactly like it. I've noticed it's more so to get down from an area than to go up, because trying to jump up onto each of those headstones with Torrent, it's hard to be accurate with your jumps and you end up falling. But I think that those headstones popping out of the walls like that is nice to sort of connect areas and make it a little easier. It's like a little more of a manual way to traverse, similar to the Spirit Springs. Yeah, see, this whole area's got the summon. Ooh! Fever's good. I didn't know that was up here. What does that allow me to craft? Open the map again. Sleeping pot. Cool. And I think there's only a few Fevers cookbooks throughout the game. Gold Rune 6! Dang, that's crazy for low-level area like this. Alright, so did we get all of these? I think we got all of them. Yeah. Alright, so this little flat area is done. So I guess let's just fast travel back to the artist shack. Because everything we need to do down on that spot is done, and then... Let's see, so I guess we will now pick up excrement again. So all of that is good, so I guess we'll maybe hop down onto these ruins and get over to that side of Grace. Because I feel like this side is pretty much tapped out. Yeah, so let's hop down here. I hear the wolves already. Alright, let's grab this. How many runes do I have right now? Is that enough for a level? It is. Let's go ahead and level. While we're here, we might as well. Something I forget to do sometimes is I really should rest at pretty much every site of grace we find, just in case Melina shows up or something. Let me see. I think I'm gonna start putting some more into decks again. That way I can be sure that I'm doing more damage. So we got that, the glintstone. I think I'm gonna switch this out for this now that I can use that, because I've got 14 intelligence now. So I want to try that out a little. I think I've utilized it here and there before, but not extensively. So I'm excited to try that out. The Carrion Slicer. Don't want to fall down there. We could hop down and go to those catacombs, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time. How do you... What's the best... Oh, yeah, I guess best way to get out is over here. So this is a relatively open area. Oh, yeah, and there's a little camp there. Go deal with that, too. But first, let's kind of go along this ridge. And maybe we'll activate this gatekeeper real fast. I think something, too, that is really well done with this game is the fact that I feel a lot of open world games, it's awesome. Like, open world is such a, really, in my opinion, one of the best ways to make a game, because of the fact that you give the player so much freedom. But I think that something that's done really well with this game is the fact that even in a big open area like this, where you can kind of just run through, there's not like that much to see, the world is so dense, so you never really get bored. You never really hit a spot where you're like, all right, like we gotta move this along here. Whereas I feel like with certain open world games that can very much be the case, where you're just kind of like, all right, there's way too much space here and not enough content. Man, he just keeps on jumping. Chop your arms off, fool. I think I'm actually going to go down this way. Stop it with your weird octopus beak. Thank you for your ovary. And yeah, because... Let's see. So yeah, like I wanted to do all of this today, but now that I'm standing right here, or rather sitting right here, Torrent is the one standing, I think I'd like to go up this way and knock this out. This is one of those areas that I feel like I have not seen in a very long time. Areas like that excite me because, like I said, it's like fresh. Can I get up onto this? I don't think that I can. Maybe I can get from up there. I don't even know if there's probably nothing even up there in the first place, but you can't claim 100% if you're not doing 100%, if you know what I mean. There are a lot of octopi around here. Oh, that's crazy that I got bleed on him the first hit. I guess because I sort of snuck up on him. He hadn't aggroed yet. Wait, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put that on, and then I want to... I'm gonna keep my torch out, I think. Crap, what am I doing here? I'm gonna keep my torch out while I walk around these edges, because it gets real dark along here. Man, yeah, it is... Oh my goodness, it's real dark. I can't see anything back here. And it's becoming nighttime too, so that's just going to make it even worse. Traveling just by the light of my torch. So what does that spirit spring take you up to? Oh, I'm in the heat of battle with a dragonfly, so I can't check right now. Thank you for jumping to me, makes my life easier. Oh, crap. I need to heal real fast. Man, that was dangerous. I got myself in a little bit of a sticky situation there. Okay. Man. And man, they always drop ovaries and white flesh. Which, I mean, they better. It's a big enemy, so it's good that they always drop something. Stupid dragonfly getting in the way. Taking my aggro, or taking my lock. The dragonfly is driving me nuts. Like, he's got to chill out. Oh, man, that hits harder than I thought. Trina's Lily. It's also, I'm getting like a glare on my TV, so that's making it harder to see in these dark areas too, I feel like. Oh, there's a lot of Trina's Lilies around here. Turtles are definitely weak to fire. What was... Oh yeah, so this was... Okay, this was just that, so... Already looked at that. Let me, I do want to look... Make sure that there's nothing sitting behind any of this. And there's some pillars across too. I was looking to see what this bridge is. Oh yeah, and I was looking to see what that spirit spring leads you to. So it takes you up here, which I think is technically, that's technically part of Stormhill. Let me check behind these pillars real fast too. Yeah, so that will take us up to Stormhill. So much of dark. Wait, how far up does this go? Okay. Oh yeah, and then I think I can drop down from here and grab some items. So let's actually, there's a couple things I didn't grab along here. So let's grab this stuff real fast, and then we'll go up there and do that drop down, and then kind of work our way back from the end of this like water corridor. Hello. There we go. I wonder if those skulls, now that I think about it, if in later areas they'll drop higher golden runes, or if they always, no matter where they spawn, if they always drop golden rune 1s. I want this guy to see me and jump at me. Okay. Alright, let's go back up here, do that drop down real fast. 'Cause I think there's some items on the ledge that you can only get to from up here. This water looks very deep. With this fire here, you kind of half expect there to be a merchant right here. I feel like this would be a cool spot for one, just kind of tucked away. But all you get is turtleneck. Dropping into the abyss, very dark. I can't remember too. Maybe there could be a cave around here. Also, don't want to fall off the ledge into the water. Yeah, there is a cave. Sweet. So we'll do that too while we're here. Dragonfly, I don't currently have time for your shenaniganry. Wait, what is that connected to? Oh yeah, so that also comes from Stormhill to get to that Divine Tower. A couple more octopi down here too. Maybe it's just the one. Might just be this one. It's gonna get real dark now that I gotta put my torch away. Holy crap. Very dark indeed. I'm just gonna cut your arms off real quick if you don't mind. You know, doing that doesn't actually take much stamina. I was kind of watching, seeing how much I need to be able to do a critical hit like that. And it doesn't take that much stamina, so that's nice. So all of this is good. Some glowing skulls hanging around though. We'll pick these up. Another glowing skull over here. I feel like going super thorough like this, like we're doing, also makes it where you don't as much run the risk of getting to an area where you're like, wow, I'm vastly underleveled for this. Because you're just constantly checking everything. Highroad Cave. Constantly checking everything, killing everything, and then sometimes doubling back and killing things again, so you end up with way more runes than you might otherwise. Speaking of which, how many of these... Oh, I got a lot of stuff. Let's just use them all now. This is a 6, right? Yeah, two grand. $24. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably more than I should have used, because now I have more than I need. So that might have been a waste. Yeah, I guess we'll throw another into Dex. Cool, so I got 1,600. I shouldn't have utilized that last one. Or maybe even the last couple. But it's alright. Because we're not going to die anyway in here. No dying will be happening. I think I vaguely remember this cave. I think it goes pretty deep. It's different than a lot of the caves. I know some of these caves too have false floors that fall out from under you. So I need to be aware of that. Man, this is cool looking. I think that there might be rats around here too. Whoa, I can kill them in one hit now? If my hit connects, that is. Ooh, I was thinking I shouldn't have swung there because he was leaping. Worked out, though. We're good. So I think that there's just kind of resources on this level, and then we'll need to drop further. Oh, actually, well, that also takes us somewhere. But maybe the drop down and that might take us to the same spot. And here, yeah, that's where we came out of. Okay. So let's start, before doing the drop down, let's go this way. Like I said, they might lead to the same spot, but I'm not totally positive. Oh, there's a big guy back here. Very dark. Oh, whoops. Got my slicer on. So it does not travel down at all. I have learned that. Oh, crap. Go ahead and heal. I'm surprised I dodged that. Jeez. Okay, so it doesn't lead to the same spot. This is just a resource pit. Alright, so now let's take this drop down. Travel further in. Very carefully. Yeah, this is a ridiculously deep cave. You just keep going. And that just looks like such a long drop. Oh, you can, whoa. Okay, you can stand on the edge there apparently. Cave moss. I don't think I can hit them with my arc. That is interesting the way that works. The fact that the arc can only travel at the level that you're currently standing on, basically. And it can't go down at all. Yeah, I think this is the cave I was thinking of, and it's just it's huge. It just keeps going. I feel like I'm really well leveled right now though. And my weapon is +3, so I feel like pretty much everything I can kind of make quick work of in a low level cave like this. That's unfortunate. Yeah, because I hear the water. I think there's a whole other section we're about to walk out into. Hello. I think there's a big wolf down here too, over in the corner. I need to be aware of that. Is there? Yeah, he's right here. Suck it! Look at the blood splatter. Holy. You had a lot in you, pal. Fire grease. That's the first time I've gotten fire grease? It's a new item, apparently. Oh, they killed these bats. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Like, look at that. There's still so much down here. It's huge. It is nice that we've got the stake right here, though. so that if I do end up dying, I don't have to go through the whole thing again. And I think this is one of the few caves that requires a stake, because of the fact that it's just so expansive. Oh, shoot! Where'd you come from? Jeez, man. The camera is hard to get a hold of in that spot, so I didn't even see them coming. So I know that there's a couple of drop downs here. So we can drop... Maybe not a couple. Okay, so you can't drop there, so we'll drop into the waterfall. Or on top of the waterfall. Please no. Crap. I need to heal. Heal, please. Okay. Whew. That was a bit close. Oh, I did hit the other one. I was wondering. I figured I should have hit at least one of them with that swing. And this is the episode of darkness. It's very dark. Smithing stone 2. Kill them super easy now as well. Putting extra points into Dex has definitely helped. It's been increasing my damage further. This is a really, really cool cave, though. The fact that it's so massive and there's so much. There are a lot of resources down here, too. Can I drop to... Is that what I'm dropping to? It's hard to see, but yeah, I think so. Good, okay. It's hard to tell if there was land there. Man, I can barely see him. Goodness. It's hard to see with this water, and I'm afraid I'm going to fall off. Right, so I got to make this jump. It always makes me nervous. Oh, hi. We can get them in one hit with the arc too. Oh wait, the arc can go down, so maybe it was just the way I was standing earlier? I don't know, that's kind of interesting. Man, I've only got 2 flasks left, and I've still got a boss to fight. Oh, hi, I didn't know there was another one. I should just drink, and maybe once I kill everything, maybe I'll get one back. That would be glorious, because the boss is back there. From what I remember, I think it might just be another troll. So those are, I mean, those are easy to deal with. But I would still like to have as much healing as I can. And I've only got 1 right now, which sucks. So it might come down to I end up dying and just have to spawn at the stake. Look at you hanging from the ceiling. I think there's little ones in here too, though, so I feel like I need to be careful. There are little ones, but that's okay. Is there any behind me? I think there might be. It's alright, I've almost got him. Nice. Well, there wasn't one behind me. Good. I feel like after I kill all of them, it's bound to give me a flask back, right? Perhaps not. Man, these guys are just all down here. Those are the horseback guys that we've been fighting up top. They did not do well, from what it seems like. He looks flat. Yeah, they did not do well in conquering this cave, but that's because they're not Zalor and Astasia from the land of Garum. It's interesting that it just gave me that tutorial. Okay, so I guess we're going in here with only one flask. Get back through that, but I'm not going back. Oh, okay, I was thinking as soon as I walked in here, the boss fight would trigger, but we got to go through the fog gate. Okay, so let's do this. I'll enchant my weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this, I guess. I'm gonna use this exalted flesh. Oh, I've also got my, I forgot, we got the wondrous physic. Oh, crap, I took off my enchant. Well, okay, I can't do that then. So we've also got this, so that gives me an extra flask, but that'll only bring my health back up by half. So that's not ideal. I think I can probably take this guy with just what I've got. Oh, nice. We haven't fought one of these guys yet, actually, in this playthrough. Holy crap, that's wild that you do that much damage. That's crazy. I just took like half his health bar with that. Dang. My goodness, man. That's insane. Alright, and I got that charm. What does that do? Raises attack power with lower equipment load. So, how low does my equipment load have to be, though? Because I'm at medium load right now. If I take these off, I'm still at medium load, because I haven't even been using those, so I should probably take those off anyway. Let's take these off and put them back on in the other slots. So yeah, I'm still at medium load. What would get me to low equipment load, though? That would put me at light. So I don't know if that's what I have to be at. I'm not sure. So I guess I guess maybe we'll put it on. Who knows? Maybe it'll do something. Alright, let me put my stuff back on here. Okay. Cool. So that area is now conquered. So we did all that over there. I don't think that there's anything. There's usually nothing in the boss rooms, but I just like to check anyway. Okay, so let's head back up. I guess we'll go to the Murkwater Coast, because that's kind of where we left off up top. And then we'll continue on in the next episode, clearing out this stuff. I was originally going to do that today, but got distracted. So thank you for tuning in for this episode. I appreciate it highly. If you enjoyed this, please interact with the video. It helps me out a ton with the algorithm. Leave a like, hit subscribe, maybe leave a comment. That would be awesome. So thank you for checking out today's episode, and I will talk to you tomorrow.